really sucks because we fucking had it.
Had what?
We had it right up to that point.
We had what?
We had a lot going on.
You were mad at me about Alex literally right before that. You don't even know what you're saying.
And yeah, so I've been mad about Alex since you fucking met him.
Yeah, so what did we have exactly?
We were getting closer, Casey.
Yeah, and then you failed it. You showed me proof that you failed a polygraph about looking at 9-year-olds, so I backed up.
Yeah, you backed up on something that was missaid.
I don't know that it was missaid.
I do. I'm working my ass off to get you the proof. I can't help it that it takes the amount of time that it's taking them to get it. You notice how fast they reacted after I sent that email or that text message to Ashley.
They didn't react fast at all.
Well,
They're taking their sweet time with it.
When they got the chance, they called me.
Yeah, so they clearly aren't taking this very seriously.
Okay, so when they're out in the field and they're checking on the people that they're supposed to be checking on, you think they're going to drop what they have to do right there to call me?
Well, you're the one that said they're making it a priority. I didn't say that.
Well, Ashley's making it a priority. She requested the videos. She has to request them first. They'll send them to her, but she has to request them first.
Okay.
She doesn't have them right there with her. That's why she said as soon as she gets them, she will look at them.
Cool.
I remember everything about that because I told him about it, and he had tried to change my mind around to some way of thinking about it sexually.
Okay.
And I hadn't said anything different to him than I did to Sean.
Why did you wait until now to get proof if this isn't something new to you? Like when you first got the report, how come you didn't correct it right then and there?
Because I've been screwed over so much, Casey. It's like, what are they going to fucking do? Usually they don't do a damn thing. My lawyer didn't even do anything.
Well, you would think that's a pretty big deal. You want that on your record?
No, I don't want it on my record. I don't want any of this shit on my record. But because of the fucking internet, they fucking do whatever they want.
What does it have to do with the internet, you failing a polygraph about looking at kids?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, so why are you mentioning that?
Because those people are always fucking writing into them. That's why I've had such a hard time the whole fucking time I've been on probation. So people on the internet kept fucking writing into them. That's
well, what's your probation doing about
Maria
that?
acted like she did.
Well, what are the consequences? What have they written and what has probation done?
They put shit on the internet. The probation sees everything on the internet. People put shit on the internet. Probation sees it all.
Yeah, but I mean, what are they doing about that?
About the internet?
Like, what are the consequences for you?
For what? What people put on the internet?
Yeah.
You notice I don't have the internet? Can't get on the internet?
Well, I thought that was because you failed a question about accessing the internet. You failed that question multiple times.
They didn't have me on the internet for 5 years because of the people on the internet.
I thought it was because that you were charged with showing your penis to a child. I thought that's what kept you from going on the internet.
No, because they let me go on the internet before. I could go on the internet with a monitor. They let me go on it. But I
thought you were allowed on the internet with a monitor already.
I am, but right now I'm not.
Okay, so you just acknowledge right now you're allowed on the internet.
For 5 years, I was not allowed on the internet because of what people were putting on the internet. They wouldn't tell me what people were doing. They wouldn't tell me what these catfish were doing for 5 years.
You proved to them that you...
Listen, okay? These catfish kept doing that shit and kept getting more new material and putting it on the internet. Probation never told me about any of it, about anything that was being put on there.
But you were violating probation in those things.
How was I violating probation?
Showing your penis to people whose ages can be verified. You sent dick pics every day, drinking alcohol all the time.
Yeah, I did. That I did. Can't deny that because I did. I don't anymore, but I did.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to.
But they let me back on the internet, but they saw me getting on YouTube too much. They didn't want me on YouTube too much because they didn't want me seeing that stuff.
Okay, so then it's your fault, not the people on the internet. That's your fault. You were spending too much time on the internet.
It's my fault that people are putting stuff on the internet about me.
No, it's your fault for going on there too much that probation had to take away your access.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to get rid of shit.
Yeah, so you were going on YouTube too much and they told you to stop. And you wouldn't listen to them.
I reported Xavier's channel. Xavier found out about it.
All right.
Xavier said shit to me about it. Don't like what I was put on the internet about you, huh?
Okay.
He's a fucking idiot.
Well, you're the fucking idiot for keep talking to catfish. You're the reason there's so much material about you on the internet is because you can't stop talking to catfishes.
But you get mad at probation because, and you got mad at me before because of not knowing whether or not you were a catfish. But you understand why they're doing this stuff.
You lost me.
You got mad at me before because of the way that I acted, how skeptical I was. And you get mad about probation. Oh, fuck probation. I don't care what fucking probation says. That's what you said. But you understand why they're so skeptical about people on the internet. You understand why they're skeptical about the catfish, but you don't understand why they're skeptical about you. You're not a catfish, but they don't know. But you get mad at them, and you got mad at me before.
I wasn't mad about it. I was telling you, don't talk to me if you don't think I'm real. I told you to walk if you think I'm a catfish. I wasn't mad at them for thinking I was a catfish. I don't give a shit. I was saying if you think I am, then get the fuck away from me.
I didn't walk, did I? Because I believed in you.
Okay.
I obviously had every right not to believe in you because I believed in a lot of other people before, and that's all they ever wound up being was catfish. But I still believed in you.
Cool.
I ask you to believe in me a little bit, and you don't want to do it.
Well, because this is a very big deal, Lauren.
Yeah, it is, Casey. And it's a big deal that I'm not lying to you about. I'm trying to do everything I can to get you the proof. And I'm not backing away from my answer of what I gave you. That I didn't say that. That was the polygrapher that said that. I told you before that I wasn't going to lie to you anymore, and I'm not.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep having to tell you I don't believe you, and your word to me means absolutely nothing.
I've even backed up on things after I've said them to make sure that I would try to get it correctly to you.
I don't even know what that means.
It means I've told you something that I thought was one way before, and then I realized it wasn't that way, so I backed up so I could get the correct information to you.
And that kind of sounds like a lie.
No.
And it's not just about the 9-year-old.
I remember things wrong. It sounds like I remember things wrong. I'm not talking about the 9-year-old. I'm talking about other things that I've told you to make sure that I got what I was thinking in my head, what I was remembering the right way. Because I thought I was remembering one way and remembered different things about it. So I had to think about it more in order to get the right information to you.
Okay, well, thanks. That was a whole lot of nothing. I wasn't just talking about the 9-year-old. I'm also talking about the thing that says that you fantasize about 10 to 14-year-old girls. There's multiple things on there that need to be proved. You didn't say it.
You asked about the 9-year-old girl, Casey. I told you about the other ones. I'm not going to keep trying to fucking remember this shit from years ago.
I'm not asking you to remember it because I don't believe your answers. I need the proof from them. So it's not on you to remember it. You can try to remember it all you want. Until I see the proof, I don't give a shit what you have to say about it.
Well, I'm trying my ass off to get to the proof. And
okay.
You know that. If I wasn't trying my ass off to get to the proof, then I could understand that you'd think I was lying. But the steps that I'm going through to try to get you the proof, I would think you'd know that something must be being told true.
What? What? Why? Why would that? Why? Because you're trying to get the proof. I should just trust you.
If I was lying, why would I go through this to this extent to get the proof?
What?
If I was lying, why would I go through such an extent to get the proof that I was telling the truth?
Because you're bullshitting?
Okay.
You tried to spin Julie's email as proof, and that wasn't proof.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be enough proof because she remembered it.
She remembered having a conversation where you were mad.
Yeah, about that specific topic.
Yeah, that wasn't even what I was asking about. I wasn't asking if Sean said something.
I know, but that's when I was thinking that Sean was the one that said it.
Yeah, so she has proof that you were mad at Sean for lying, and then you found out he wasn't even lying because he didn't actually say it.
She knew why I was mad.
Well, now Sean didn't even say it, so it has nothing to do with it. So great proof.
I know. But she knew the reason why. She couldn't remember the specifics of it. She knew the reason why I was mad.